How to make a Pavlova meringue cake like they make for birthdays in New Zealand.
You'll need 4 egg whites, 1 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vinegar, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a pinch of salt.
Preheat your oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, 160 degrees Celsius. Pour the egg whites into your mixer, add a pinch of salt, and mix on high until light and fluffy. If you love baking and decorating cakes and want some fun inspiration and recipes, then make sure to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you'll know the minute my next video comes out. It'll take a few minutes to get it nice and fluffy. You want to let it beat until you get peaks that form on top of the egg whites. Alright, then start the mixer up again and put it on a medium speed starting at slow. And then gently pour in sugar little by little, letting it mix in fully, and then a little bit more, and letting it mix in fully again until well incorporated. Your egg meringue will be fluffy and shiny and light, and will have soft peaks as well. Now before you start mixing again, add in the vinegar, the cornstarch, and the vanilla extract. Mix this all together again on slow until well incorporated, but don't over mix so that you don't start to separate the eggs again. Your meringue batter will now be stiff and set in a nice peak and be ready to spread onto the baking sheet. Line your baking sheet with parchment paper, not wax paper or it will burn. And then using a baking spatula, scrape out the mixture from the mixing bowl and place it in the center of your baking sheet. Then spread the mixture around in a circle shape to the desired width that you would like to have, keeping the mixture about 2 to 3 inches tall so that you have enough batter to cook to create a nice soft interior. Then take your pan and bring it to your oven. Place it in the center of the oven so that it will cook evenly. Lower the temperature down to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 120 degrees Celsius. Bake your Pavlova cake for 75 minutes. Then turn the oven off, but don't open the oven. Let it cool completely. While your Pavlova cake is baking in the oven and cooling down, is a great time to get all of your berries and fruit ready that you want to top your Pavlova cake with. Make sure you wash them and have them dry as much as possible so as not to make your Pavlova cake wet. Once your Pavlova cake has completely cooled, then you can transfer it onto your cake plate for display. Pavlova is absolutely delicious when you top it with whipped cream and berries. I decided to use coconut whipped cream for this particular Pavlova because my best friend whose birthday I was making it for was trying to stay away from dairy. I'd never tried whipped coconut before. It is absolutely delicious, light and fluffy. I highly recommend it. Simply smooth the whipped cream or coconut topping over the top of your Pavlova cake almost to the edges. I like to start with the largest fruit first. So in this case, I placed a ring of strawberries all around the outside of the Pavlova cake. That way it would hold all the other fruit inside without it toppling over the edges. I actually decided to fill the strawberries all over the top since, well, strawberries are really delicious and lovely and fresh and tart contrast with the sweet Pavlova cake. Then I filled in all the spaces between the strawberries with raspberries and blueberries. After placing all the berries that I wanted on top, I decided to add some kiwi slice. I really wanted to make this a New Zealand dessert treat to honor my best friend's birthday for her. If you love using fresh berries and fruit as much as I do in our baking, give me a thumbs up and let me know what your favorite berry or fruit is to use in your baking in the comments below. This Pavlova meringue cake was so easy to make. It takes hardly any ingredients at all. It's perfect for somebody who has to avoid dairy if you use the coconut whipped cream instead of a whipped cream dairy product. It's also fabulous for anyone who needs to stay away from gluten as there's no flour in this cake. Not to mention just how incredibly delicious and refreshing this Pavlova cake is to eat. It was such an honor to make this Pavlova cake for my best friend Elizabeth. She loved it and we enjoyed it so very much. I forgot to take a picture of it when we sliced it, but here's one just before it got eaten up. The outside is lovely and light and crispy, and yet the inside is soft and melts in your mouth. It's delicious.
I hope that was really inspiring. I can't wait to see the cakes that you're going to make. If you'd like to know my favorite sponge cake vanilla recipe, it's delicious. Have a look over here. And if you want to try my mocha buttercream icing, it's to die for. Check it out over here. And they're both super easy, super versatile. And don't forget, take a look in the description below. I've also got my homemade marshmallow fondant recipe for you.